I can't tell you enough good things about Big and J BB Squared product and the cube. The cube's brand new. They just came out with it this spring, and it is the exact same stuff that's in the bags, but it's in the cube form. Guys, I cannot begin to explain how successful my season was last year when I first started using this product. I mean, the deer would literally come from miles around. I mean, it's unbelievable. They emphasize long-range attractants, and this is the pinnacle of long-range attractants. It is by far the best product that I've ever used, and I've used all kinds. I did a test on this last year when I first started using it, and I had another leading brand, and I had Big and J in front of a camera, and for every one deer that was at the other brand, we'll call brand X, there would be 3 to 4 deer at the Big and J. And after the Big and J pile was gone, they were scraping the ground trying to get to it because they wanted more. And talking with Jeremy Atkins, the owner of Big and J, and first really learning about this product, once they get it in their system, it makes them feel good and they want more. And I could literally go and dump out a little pile, and those deer that were downwind of it would come running to it. It's unbelievable how much better your season can become by adding this product to your line of weapons. This is an attractant, but it's also a nutritional supplement. On my personal ranch, I want to make sure that everything that I give the deer has some kind of nutritional value. Now in Texas, we feed corn. We have corn feeders. A lot of people don't agree with that, but like I say again, this is something that I use on my place as a management tool so that I can get a good accurate age on a deer and be able to make a good decision on whether this deer needs to walk and grow a little bit more or whether he needs to be taken out of the herd. You add this into your corn feeders. People say, I like to add about 1 bag for every 200, 250 pounds of corn just because I want a little bit heavier mixture, but the recommended usage is like 300 to 350, and it acts just the same. It'll get mixed in with that corn, and those deer will taste it. It's got corn mixed into it, ground up corn mixed into it, but it's the scent that these deer love, and it's the taste that once they get it, boy, they just keep hammering on it. Okay, so another important thing that I almost forgot was the water tolerance that it has. This is actually the first attractant that I've used, and I used it last year when we got some really big rains. Pouring it out, and the water will actually enhance the aroma, enhance the smell. I don't know how to explain it to you any other way than that, because it's unbelievable. It does not dissolve down, it will not mold, it will not mildew. I know they were doing a test when they first started this product, and they had it in a wood box with a heat lamp on it. I want to say it was like 2 weeks before they even saw any kind of mold or mildew. That's the great thing about putting it in a feeder, because if, say, your feeder's got a little bit of a leak in it and you don't know it and you're not checking it every weekend, it's not going to gum up on you. It's not going to mold or mildew. It'll be the corn, the actual corn that you put in the feeder, that will mold and mildew before the actual Big and J. Okay, for the sizes that these bags come in, this is a 40-pound bag. This is what I use because when I go out, I want to make sure that I have plenty of it out. They also come in a 6-pound little carry bag, which is what a lot of people like to have. If you're going and hunting out on public land, or you're walking to a tree stand and you don't want to have to lug a heavy bag around, that's what they'll take. But then, you've got your cube as well, which the cube is supposed to last a little bit longer because it's been compacted, and it's a little bit harder, so the deer they're gonna have to work a little bit more to eat it. It still does the same exact thing, but you can carry this in one hand, you got your bow and your backpack in the other hand, so it all works great. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the nutritional side of Big and J. The product in this is something that was very important to me just because of it's got your protein source. I mean, on this cube, it's got a crude protein of 23%. It's got all of your minerals that you need in order to grow big horns in the growing season. Not only is it an attractant in the fall, but it is a useful tool for growing bigger deer. This deer right here was, you know, he was on my place. This is a native buck, and he has all of the benefits of Big and J and the products that they make. I mean, I don't know how else to tell you, but I mean, this thing is like freak nasty. And he's hopefully going to be a deer that I'm going to chase after this year, and we're going to get him on film. But you know, it's I can't begin to describe how many times I've heard people say, "Man, I took it out one time, and it just works phenomenally. It just works phenomenally." The nutrition is what's big to me, giving the deer what they need when they need it, and seeing the results.